So, for my top 5 women for the CrossFit Games, I'm going to start with nobody other than Sarah Sigmundsdottir. So, how can you not place Sarah Sigmundsdottir at the top of this list? Obviously, in the Open, she has dominated. She's won the Open 3 of the last 4 years. Sarah tends to do great in these kind of like isolated type of workouts. She's kind of had her issues when she's been competing in person, like at the games. I think Sarah's going to dominate this online portion of the workout, and hopefully when she gets to the games as one of the top 5, she'll have the mental fortitude to dominate and win the games this year. I think a lot of people would love to see that. So my second pick for the top 5 women will be obviously Tia-Clair Toomey. She is the she's the 3-time fittest woman on earth. She's never placed lower than 2nd in her 5 games appearances, so you can't vote against Tia-Clair Toomey. She's going to dominate this. She'll be right there with Sarah competing for 1st and 2nd place. So number 2, Tia-Clair Toomey. Okay, for my third pick for my top 5, we have Katrin Davidsdottir. So I haven't seen any chatter about Katrin Davidsdottir really as being one of the top 5. She's never really dominated the Open, so maybe that's why she's not being picked in people's top 5. But I'll be adding the 2-time champ to my list for sure. She's not finished outside the top 5 in the last 5 games appearances, so that's where I'm kind of basing this. And what do they call her? The sled dog. She knows how to put her head down and grind. So when you're not beside 2 competitors going at it, it's online, it's just you. I think she's going to be in the right mind space, and she will get to the CrossFit Games. So that's my number 3 pick. So now moving on to my number 4 and 5 picks. These ones are kind of outside the box, if you want to say. They shouldn't be, but nobody's really picking them. So the picks that are not making it into these last 2 spots that a lot of people have been using have been Brooke Wells. I really like Brooke Wells. She's a fan favorite. I just don't think she's in the place right now to compete for top 5. Also, Carrie Pierce. I'm definitely nervous about voting against Carrie Pierce. Obviously, she's been in basically the top 5 for any format you use, the Open, whether it's the Games. So this one could come back and burn me. And for my third one that a lot of people are picking are Kyra Sanders, or Kyra Webb, obviously an elite athlete who is, I think it was maybe 16 or 17 months removed from having a baby, but she stormed back. She's done very well at the Open this year. So she's done well at the Rogue Invitational, where she was going at a different time domain. This year, with the online format here for the games, athletes will be able to pick the time they want to compete, so it won't be like 3 o'clock in the morning like she was competing for the Rogue. So it's tough betting against Kyra Sanders, but these 2 athletes that I'm going to pick instead of Kyra Sanders, instead of Carrie Pierce, instead of Brooke Wells, I feel a little more favorable towards. So my number 4 pick, the athlete you can see behind me here, is Kristin Jolte. I haven't seen Kristin Jolte's name at all on any top 5 lists. But why? She came in 2nd at the Games last year. She finished 3rd in the last 2 Opens. So it's hard to bet against Kristin Jolte. And I really think these workouts that we're going to see, these Open-style workouts, will really kind of get into her wheelhouse. So I'm expecting her to do great at this and qualify in the top 5. So on to number 5. Number 5 is the lady we have behind me here, Jamie Green, or Jamie Simmons now. So I haven't seen her in any top 5s as well, but she has dominated the Open in the past. She won the Open, I think it was 4 years ago. She's never placed outside the top 10. She always does great at the Games, obviously coming in 3rd last year. So I'm going to pick Jamie Simmons, or Jamie Green, if you know her by that, is one of my top 5. So to go over my top 5, we have Sarah Sigmundsdottir, Tia-Clair Toomey, Katrin Davidsdottir, Kristin Jolte, Jamie Simmons, or Jamie Green. Those are my top 5 women for the CrossFit Games. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.